Look at this gorgeous fall morning. Amazing. What a life. Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick, and you know it. This is the outdoors up at Caribou Lodge. I think today we're going walleye fishing to Simon House Lake. I haven't been there for a while, and this always looks like a great day for a boat ride. So we're gonna head over there, and I might do another top 5. It really keeps me motivated and like pushed throughout the day. It's like if I get 3 hours of slow fishing, sometimes it's easy to lose concentration. So this way I'm just like focused, right? So let's go do that, and I have a feeling it's gonna be a jig and a minnow bite with it being this calm. I really do. Fish yesterday on second cranberry, first cranberry were a little bit more lethargic. It was harder to find them too, but I think I'll be able to find more on Simon House for numbers for sure, and possibly some bigger ones. So let's go. We got a little bit of a boat ride, about a half hour-ish, so let's do it. We are fishing. From what I remember from last year here, there was quite a few suspended marks. So we'll be doing some sharpshooting for sure, and possibly suspended fish too. Like I remember being in some areas where there was like a 25-foot rock pile, and out from it like 30 feet in 50 feet of water, 25 feet in the air, tight, we're in the water, in the air, in the water column being fished. So we'll be doing a little bit of maybe some suspended fish. We shall see. The water temps are a little bit warmer than when I did good here last year. So fingers crossed we can find a few. It's glass calm, so it's gonna probably require some work, I'm sure. I should get a flasher camera going here though. Okay, flasher camera going too. Can't get lazy when it's nice out. We have to film with the flasher camera when it's nice, because sometimes when it's windy, obviously I don't have that option. Right here, saw a mark, stopped, backed up to it. Now I'm right on top of it, dropping down the old jig in the minnow. I went right down to it. Okay, come on baby, be the one here. Let's connect. Yep, he ate it. Okay, well, maybe I just have to go to something a little bit slower presentation, as in the jig and the minnow. Couldn't get him to eat the hyper rattle, not a big fish, but at least I finally connected. It's been a little while, probably shouldn't have flipped him. It's been a while. We connected though. There's one. We're not going to measure them though. We're going to say, no, Clayton, you have to catch at least 5 bigger than this, or that's not good enough. The little experience I do have on this lake, I remember when it was glass calm, it being a little bit tougher of a bite in terms of having to go to something a little bit more subtle. Oh, that mark definitely is interacting. I felt the slightest little tick. Ate it. Nice. Feels small though, I think. Oh, hard to tell. Hard to tell. It's not bad. Not bad. Good old walleye. Good old northern walleye. I love how much clearer the water is on Simon House. I need to come here in the winter and do some underwater footage. We will measure you just to get us on the board and give us some something to shoot for. You're bigger than the last one, but not by much. 19 1/4. Well, I hope we get bigger than you, my friend. We can make it happen yet. We can. Just gotta stay with it. Ate it, finally. Took a while, but we got him. Can't tell size. It's not small. It's not small. It's definitely my biggest of the day. Definitely the biggest of the day. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? Decent head shakes. Decent head shakes. Yeah, not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. Easy. Easy. You're on the board with a good one, or a decent one anyway. A gooder. Okay, right there. It's a gooder. We'll get a measurement on him and get him back. Simon House fish are definitely a little bit fatter too, which is nice. 24. We got a 24, baby. See ya. Back down to the depths you go. I apologize for all the jig in the minnow content lately. I promise you I do want to fish some other things. Other lures, everything. Techniques. But when it's glass calm like this, the bite can be tough. You have to work for them. It is what it is. Got him. Oh, it feels good too. Feels good. Feels really good actually. Nice big wide head shakes. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. This is bigger than the last one. This is bigger than the last one. Ooh, easy. Easy. That's a nice fish. That's a big one. Oh, I almost lost him. I almost messed that up bad. That was close. Amazing. Bigger than the last one. We'll get a measure on it. I don't know how much bigger, but nice fish. 27 1/2. Awesome. 27 1/2. Deadly. Deadly, deadly, deadly. Oh, I hope I turned my head camera on. I hope I turned my head camera on. I think I did. See ya. Okay, jigging a minnow is working. 27 1/2. That's a great fish. I think I'm looking forward to Mega Live for suspended fish more than anything. Like, it's just gonna open up a whole new window of being able to target suspended fish. Suspended fish can be hard to target because you can't mark your lure. It's hard to know exactly where your lure is in the water column. This keeps up. I might do some trolling at some point too, I think, with lead core. Just get it down to that 25-foot depth and just troll the edges of all these drop-offs. I bet you I could score like that. Okay, let's do this. I always talk about being versatile and trying different things. I literally have a crank rod ready to go with lead core. So let's do this for a bit. Let's give it like 45 minutes an hour. If we score, I have something else to talk about. If we don't, at least we've covered some water and we've maybe seen where some more fish are hanging out and everything. So yeah, let's do it. Let's be versatile, Clayton. Oh, that's a fish. It's just gonna make a turn. I got nailed. That did not take long. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Feels good too. This came off that rock shelf. Probably getting down about 25 feet. Right now I'm over 43. This is perfect. Can't tell size. I was just making a turn. I was just gonna bring in a little bit of line when I made my turn and got smashed. Awesome. I'd gotten snagged just a little bit earlier on the top of that shelf at about 22 feet. I can't tell size. I can't, but it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel big though either. I've caught in some big fish trolling this year, and you can usually tell when it's big. This isn't small though. There's my lead. I got about 23, 24 feet of line yet. Where is he? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good fourth fish to register. Nice, okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna crank and we're gonna make a cranking video. Have a feeling? Well, that did not take long at all. Cranking about 5 minutes. Love it. Fourth fish registered is 23 inches. Man, they're fat at this lake. I love them. A 30 incher is gonna be a big fish. Oh, look at those ones right there. There's definitely fish around. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Probably those marks I just went over. Big head shakes. Big head shakes. This is not small. Big head shakes. Oh, yes. Amazing. I'm going to turn the motor off here. Turn my clicker off so it's not so loud. We're still 150 feet out. Bet you those marks I just went over. This one feels good. Another big mark right below me too. I'm loving it. Versatile, Clayton. I knew I had those crank rods ready for a reason. These long rods are really nice to absorb head shakes of these fish. You shouldn't pull hooks while trolling. You want a big long rod with a really moderate action that bends deep into the rod. Right now it's coming in pretty easy, but I also killed the motor. I might be drifting towards it a little bit too. Sometimes it's a little bit, or say it's better to keep a little bit forward momentum if you have two people, but just because I'm videoing and if I lose a fish, it's not the end of the world, but sometimes keeping just a little bit forward, a little forward momentum is a good thing. Okay, that's a nice fish. Look how cool that looks. That's so awesome. That's a big walleye. That's a big walleye. Easy, easy. Yes. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How did that thing dance out of there? That could have been a really epic fail moment right there. Not the easiest thing in the world to net by yourself, not gonna lie. Yeah, nice fish right there, baby. Unbelievable. We are cranking them up now. Love it. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. 28 and a half. Yes. Oh, one more look. One more look, but she's 28 and a half. Not super thick, but beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Oh, the best. The best. I love how clear this water is. I know, she was a hard fight there, eh, buddy? Hard fight. But you'll be good. Look how cool that is, right there. She'll get out of steam and then go. So cool. Literally been trolling for 20 minutes, half hour. This is the bait that caught the last two. It's almost like a Cisco pattern. LureNet.com. You can use code Clayton15. This is a bandit shallow walleye. It's either shallow walleye or walleye shallow. They have two, a walleye deep and a walleye shallow. I have scored on both of them. I just chose to run lead core right now with the shallow one. I have a deep one hooked up that maybe I'll play with a little bit later too, but I did bend that hook out a little bit because of the net. Got to fix that up and yeah, get back at her. Beautiful. I'm so glad. I was like, I looked over at the crank rods and I'm like, you know what? These fish are suspended. Let's try something different. And yeah, the same line out for that. 150 feet of lead core. I'll try to go through how many colors that is and I'll show you which lead core I'm using and stuff like that. But obviously it's going to change for how fast you're going. There's so many different factors. All you can do is play with it and then mimic it yourself. But I was topping out, I think I was hitting 25 feet. I got snagged at one spot at 25 foot there. So I figure about 150 feet of line is 25 feet down from what I can gather so far. So love it. Let's keep doing her. I'm happy right now. I'm happy. So that was at 2.2 mile an hour, 150 feet of line out. Like I figured I was getting 25 feet down. I bet you it was that mark that I marked. Well, literally just a couple, not a couple seconds, probably about 30 seconds before I caught that fish. It looked like a pretty big mark. There was two of them there and I'm pretty sure I caught the bigger one out of the two. This is good. When they're scattered like this, I think this was the right play, trolling. This is the right call. Oh, that's a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. That's not the ball, that's a fish. That's a fish. Get my clicker off right away. Again, feels good. Man, I don't think we're gonna, I think we're gonna get into some good bites trolling. I don't think we're gonna catch a lot of small fish. I haven't marked a pile, but the fish I am marking are big. They're so scattered though, which has been a little bit harder earlier to like drop on them, right? Like in terms of like vertical sharpshoot them. When you can mark them easy in certain areas when they're together, I don't know what I'm saying right now. It's a lot easier to sharpshoot them, right? Or to drop on them with like a hyper rattle, jigging a minnow, jigging wrap, anything like that. But when they're scattered, trolling is so amazing. It's coming in pretty easy. Ooh, it's got big head shakes though. Definitely felt better to start with. Can't tell right now. 24 feet of line out. There's my my leader. Where are you, buddy? I'm gonna try to do a better job netting you this time. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good one. Nice. Another big walleye. Not giant, but big. Not like, not big, but just normal big. Like I said, nice, not giant, but that'll give us a good top 5 right now because this fish is kicking out a 19.5 incher. Amazing. 25 3/4. Can I get 25 3/4? Easy. No, I only get 25.5. 25.5. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. See ya. I'm loving it. That came off of a new area for me too, which is another great thing with trolling. You can cover a bunch of new area. Deadly. So while I have that rod in the rod holder, talk to you quick what I'm using. This is a Savage Gear Squad walleye trolling rod, 10'6". Telescoping means that it'll go into itself a little bit just to make it a little bit shorter for transport. And then on that one there, I have a 500 line counter reel with this Suffix 832 advanced lead core. That's supposed to go down 7 feet every color, so which is 30 feet. Every color is 30 feet at 2 mile an hour. Now, like I said earlier, you're gonna have to play with it more than anything. It's something just to get used to. There's no science, or there's no, how should I say it? There's no direct science to exactly how it's gonna work every time compared to, like, say with a deep diving crank, you know it's gonna go down 25 feet. At certain depths, obviously it can change. Maybe what I should just say is trolling is a big science in general. I'm struggling for words here, Clayton. Let's get this together. It's something that you just have to go out, figure out, do it yourself. Now, I haven't spent a pile of time trolling for walleye, but I have a long history of trolling for lake trout, a pretty good background of it. So I have an idea to how to troll, to what to do, turns, all that kind of stuff. It's something you just have to play around with. And like I said, it's a great way to cover new water. Also with that though, I'm running a 14-pound fluorocarbon leader. This is advanced Sufix fluorocarbon. And on that, I'm running about 20 feet for length off of that lead core. Lead core is new to me this year. And all the research I've done, you want to have a little bit longer lead from your lead, especially in clear water like I am right now, where they can maybe be a little bit more line shy type of thing. And yeah, I've also read lead core is better for not trolling around structure, that type of thing. Even though I'm kind of going in and out of some structure here, it seems to be working for me. The biggest thing to get is a good rod setup, a good line counter reel so you can duplicate that again. The line counter maybe isn't as important with the lead core because you can count colors, how many colors go out type of thing. You're going to hear that a lot once you do a bunch of research, but everything I'm learning about lead core is stuff I've found on the internet. There's a pile of information, so go read it up, do some research, but it's just another thing to add, right? Just another tool. I took Carter out trolling for a day and he got addicted pretty quick. He bought 2 300 Dakota line counter reels. That's what this one is, by the way. I run the 300 series when I'm just running normal braid and deep diving cranks. And then I had a couple rods to give him, or actually I think he's gonna buy them from me. He's gaining his old collection there as we go slowly. So yeah, things are good. I'm loving it. We're having a great day. This is one of my better days out here for average size so far for top 5. I'm not sure what I'm at exactly. Probably about 127 or something. I think I need a one more fish upgrade here to get me over my best at Simon House. I think my best at Simon House is like close to 130. I don't know. There'll be video last year that I did here that will have that in. But yeah, loving it. Long ramble talk, I know, but try trolling. It's actually fun, believe it or not. Oh, fish, 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 fish. Just about to have a drink. Get that clicker off. I'm out of gear already. I shouldn't have took it out of gear so fast. That was a little too quick. I should have waited so I had control of the rod. At least I'm drifting away from it, but I should have waited. This one doesn't feel that big. We need a 23 incher to break our smallest one right now. As I'm drifting into the sun, giving you a horrible angle. That's okay. We can go off the head camera, right? Shut that motor off just for better sound. It's coming in pretty easy. Tell you what, I did trolling like this at Lake of the Prairies and slammed fish. Caught a giant actually, which I still need to tell that story sometimes. I have a video clip. But I must have caught 60 small fish as well. This is way better. The average size for what I'm catching now. Like, these fish actually stay down, give some good head shakes. Should see it right away. That's nice. It's nice. Oh, it's probably gonna beat 23. Finally got a better net job on that one though. I actually don't know if it'll beat 23 or not. It'll be close. 23 and a half, so a small upgrade. Small little upgrade. We need to turn you into a 30 though. See ya. Got him. Nice. This feels pretty good too. I switched over to some sharpshooting just because I got a nice little chop, kind of just to finish my day off. It's deadly. Feels good. I got a pretty nice hump right here that I'm just kind of working the edge of it. And there's some suspended fish for sure. Still off of that hump, just like before. Feels good. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Come on. Come on. Oh, almost went too soon. Wow, they fight hard here. Oh, yes. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. It's going to be a deadly upgrade from my 23.5. Oh, baby. It's probably 25-ish. Let's do it. It's bigger. It's bigger. 26. Yes. 26. That gives us a 28, a 27, 26, and a 25 today, and a 24. See ya. Oh, the switch paid off. The switch was primo. So lots has changed, as you can tell from the background, from my last clip where it was sunny and glass calm. I've honestly caught a pile of fish, but I never found any that were bigger than 23. I got some 22s, I got some 23s, some 21s, some smaller ones. I caught a bunch of fish. It was good. And I decided just maybe for this last little 20 minutes just to kind of switch up to a hyper rattle. Went to kind of like a perch color, 7/8 ounce, and yeah, 7/8 ounce is 28 grams. I'm pretty sure it's 7/8 ounce. It's 28 grams, whatever that equivalents to. But we've caught a big fish on the jig in the minnow, the crank, and now the hyper rattle today. It's awesome. Hopefully we can find one more yet. I'd like to upgrade that 24 yet. And yeah, I think that gives me my best total for this lake though, for sure. It's awesome. And it won't be far off from my best total ever, which is 134 inches. So let's do her. Let's do her. Let's get a good one yet and break my total. There we go. Last drop. 28 feet, top of a hump. Oh, that mark went down. Got him. Last drop. Last fish. I don't think it is going to, well, I don't know, maybe. I was gonna say I don't think it's enough to upgrade my 24, but I could be wrong. It has some pretty big head shakes. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, Clayton. Easy. It's only like 25-ish probably. Oh, nice. Okay, we wanted to upgrade our last fish and I think we just did it. 24 3/4. So it's a little upgrade, but right there with that fish, 24 3/4, that will be our last one of the night. I got a little bit of a drive back and I don't want to drive back in the dark. It is 7:15 right now, so it'll get dark in a half hour-ish, 45 minutes. So it's probably a super long video. I know I could have covered more with the trolling, and I'll try to cover more at some point. Just, you know, this video is kind of all over the place, but 3 different techniques for 3 pretty good fish. My total right there. Great day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, get outside.